Welcome. I'm Lauren Sherson. I'm here to interview Paul Parker, and before we start, I'd like to share with you some of his background. That Paul is a qualified teacher in his 30th year as of 2019. He's worked on and off as a professional actor for 25 years, from 1977 until 2003. He's been directing theatre on and off since 1990 and has directed 6 short films since 2017. He's in the early stages of pre-production for a feature film script that he is directing. He teaches high-profile actors in the USA, Japan, and in Australia, and has helped many hundreds of actors book work all around the world. He works with thousands of students and has had his own school in the USA for nearly 10 years in Los Angeles and New York. In 2019, Paul is reopening this school in the United States. He teaches performance for business presentations with CEOs, doctors, real estate agents, heads of departments, even disenfranchised youth and young adults. You have taught in Australia, USA, Japan and China. And you will teach again in Los Angeles and New York in March 2019. And from there, he's going to Tokyo, Japan for April, May of 2019 and branching into Seoul, South Korea. So welcome, Paul.
Okay. Thank you, welcome.
Tell me a bit about some of your early teaching, such as your first teaching gig in 1990 on a university placement with St Martin's Theatre in South Yarra, Melbourne, Australia.
Yeah, I was in my third year of uni, and you go out and you do teaching rounds, and I wanted to go to a theatre, so I contacted, or the school contacted, St Martin's Theatre in South Yarra, and while I was in my third year I did a placement there for probably a few weeks, maybe a month or so, working with actors under Chris Thompson, who was the artistic director. And what I learnt right away was attitude. That here I was in a theatre company of people who wanted to be professional actors, and the ones who had the best attitude were the ones who basically did the best work. It was so interesting. And so I'm in my third year of teaching rounds, which is what they do at Rusden. They'd send you off to do teaching rounds. And then he invited me back in my fourth year and said, you can teach for a term and we'll give you credit. And I did a group devised thing with the actors, and I ended up writing and directing a play. So that was the first play that I wrote and directed, and it was done at St Martin's Theatre. In 1991, in my final year of university, at Deakin University / Victoria College, they changed names during that time, and the campus was called Rusden. Yeah.